Welcome back, you gorgeous weirdos. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm so glad you're here. So if you have been missing me dipping my natural nails, you landed on the right video. I picked up some Modelones Acrylics. If you didn't know, acrylic and dip powder is basically the same thing. You can use acrylic powder as dip powder, and that's what we're going to do today. I grabbed two sets. This one is a little bit more fall to me, so we're going to hang on to this one and use this one closer to the fall, but they're absolutely beautiful. So this is the kit that I'm going to use today. I'm going to leave in some original audio because this was a struggle. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Oh, I was close. Yep. They're secure. That is actually what I sound like at my nail desk when I'm trying to film. This is also why I do voiceovers. Anyway, I did manage to get all of them out of their homes. They are incredibly secured packaging, which I really appreciate. Nothing is getting mixed around and bashed around in transit. I promise you that. So here are all the colors that came in this one kit. They're beautiful. And I felt like I was gravitating towards this pink for sure. I've been on like a pink journey lately. I don't know who I am anymore, but I felt like the pink with that beautiful lemon yellow color was giving strawberry lemonade vibes, and that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to start by dipping into the beautiful yellow color. I'm going to do 3 nails in the yellow and then 2 accent nails with the pink glitter. Now you can do this in a million different ways. For me, in this manicure, in this moment, I decided I was going to do 3 full dips of each color. With peel off base coat, of course. Y'all know I need my peel off base coat. I'm going to show you how I apply it real quick before I get into the actual manicure, because I know a lot of you have had questions about peel off base coat, so I'm going to talk a little bit about that now. I apply it to my entire nail. This is going to make for a super easy pop off removal, but the caveat is this will only last, and this depends person to person, but for me, my nails will only last a day or two. That's it. No more. I wish I could make them last longer with peel base, but I cannot. This does depend on your nail chemistry, whether your nails are oily or not, how you prep your nails, of course. But for me, I do manicures so frequently, especially these days. So I wanted my manicure to only last a day or two. Although this was one of those manicures where I was super sad I had peel base on. I would have kept this on for a week. It's so incredibly adorable. Y'all will just wait. Okay, so I'm going to let my peel off base coat dry for about 6 or 7 minutes or so, and now we're going to get into the application. I'm using my Azure Beauty dip liquids. They are my current favorite dip liquids. I love them literally with my whole entire heart. And I'm going to go cuticle to free edge, covering the entire nail, and then I'm going to dip into the yellow. Now, again, this will depend on your natural nails or whether you're doing this over extensions or if you're doing press-ons or whatever it is that you're doing. You'll make that judgment call for yourself. But for me, I decided that I was going to do 3 full dips. I'm not using clear dip powder, not even over the glitter. And you know what? I didn't need to. Not only do these apply so smoothly, and I know that has a little bit to do with the way you apply your dip powder. I like to keep my liquids on the thinner side. I like thin layers. The Azure Beauty dip liquids are on the thinner side too, which is going to keep your layers very thin and even. So, it'll all depend on how you apply your stuff too. But these applied so beautifully that I did not need to do a ton of filing. You're going to see me file around the free edge later and buff over the top, and that's literally all I had to do for this manicure. It was so simple and quick and painless, and these colors are beautiful. So if you've been wondering if you can use acrylic powders as dip powder and even vice versa, yes, you absolutely can. You can also use dip powder with monomer and apply it like acrylic. These are pretty much interchangeable. There are some exceptions. Not every powder is created equally, but from my own personal experience with doing dip nails, I've not had an issue using any type of acrylic as dip powder. So yay. And the Modelones acrylics are just so good. There's zero issues with pigment. They're not chalky. Pastel yellow is kind of a hard color to manufacture and a hard color to make, but these are just so beautifully evenly pigmented. They're soft, they're buttery. I have nothing bad to say ever about Modelones, but especially their acrylics. If you've been around for a minute, you know that I've been really enjoying their acrylic powders lately. And they come in beautiful sets, as you saw. I'll make sure to leave everything linked down below in case there's anything you feel like you need to grab. But I love these. And I'm not a yellow person. I'm really not. But I have been seeing a lot of, I think it was Hailey Bieber again. Why is she starting all the nail trends? But she was rocking some gorgeous yellow nails recently as I'm doing this voiceover, and it really inspired me. I'm like, okay, we're going to try yellow again, and maybe I'll like it this time. And I don't know if it's the particular shade of yellow that I was using, or maybe I've just, maybe it's my eyes. Who the heck knows? Maybe it's my skin tone. I don't know, but this yellow sent me on a whole, I don't know, journey voyage into happiness because I love it so much. The yellow it might be my new favorite color right now. You guys will have to let me know if this is a thing for you too, or if maybe you've not tried a color that you kind of want to. If you've been afraid to use a specific color dip powder because you don't think it looks good on you or you're just not a fan of it, I encourage you to give it a go because you change. People change. And maybe that color you didn't like so much is your new journey. Y'all remember, I didn't like green for the longest time, and now I'm team green. I love it. I'm still on the fence with purple. I like the mid-tone purples. No, that's a lie. I like the light purples, the lavenders, the lilacs. I can get down with that. I'm still not a fan of the deeper, darker purples, but who knows? That might change too. So I am going to finish up getting this yellow on the nail. I'm going to activate the yellow. Again, I'm not using any clear dip powder. And then we're going to get into this gorgeous pink glitter. Okay, so this glitter. I love the way Modelones does the glitters. They are so fine. They are minuscule and microscopic, which means you're not going to file into them when you go to file and buff. Of course, if you're doing an insane amount of filing, I might recommend you use clear dip powder, but if you're doing your natural nails and they're super short and you're only doing a few layers and you don't have to do a lot of filing, you don't need you don't need a clear dip powder. This pink is so beautiful. It's just the perfect little blush pink moment. I don't know what it is. It's a cool tone pink. It's super sparkly and beautiful, and it just gave the perfect little fizzy strawberry lemonade vibe to me. I'm only going to do 2 accent nails. I think that's all we really needed, but it's still the star of the show, which I really love. And it complements that yellow color so well. I don't know what it was about this color combination. I could have gone in any direction with the amount of colors that came in this set, but these two just worked so beautifully together. And that's something else, color combinations. I get a lot of questions, or I did in the past, about how I come up with color combos. You just put stuff together that works. And sometimes it's colors you would never think to put together that work the best. These are completely contrasting colors, opposite ends of that color wheel, but they look so good together. I think it has to do with undertone, since the yellow and the pink both have like a cooler pastel undertone to them. They work so well together. I just love this combo literally with my whole entire heart. I'm going to go ahead and get 3 full dips on those 2 accent nails. I'm going to activate that. I'm going to do a really quick file and buff, and then we're going to top coat and be done. So this has been my new filing routine when I'm doing my natural nails with dip powder. I do not even need to use an e-file anymore. I've been on a hand file journey for the last, I don't know, pretty recently. But I find that the more you improve with your application, and I've been doing dip powder for 5-ish years now, the better you get at applying your dip powder and the more comfortable you get with the products you're using, the less you need to file. And I think that's kind of key. I've had a lot of questions about filing and shaping and buffing and doing all that stuff, but the more that you can really hone in on your perfect method, perfect, I use that term loosely because I really kind of hate that word, but your ideal, I guess, application, the less work you have to do with cleaning up later. So that's literally all the filing that I had to do. I'm going to dust off excess, and now I'm going to go in with a gel top coat. I know, I went on a rant about gel products. I know, don't come for me. Gel top coat though, I know these products and I am comfortable using a gel top coat over dip powder. I would not use gel on my natural nails anymore. I'm going to try not to, at least. It's all about mitigating the risk, right? I'm trying to not catch a gel allergy, so I'm limiting my exposure as much as possible. But this is the finished look. I could not be more in love with the way these came out. Here is what they look like from all angles. They are not thick or bulky or anything. I love them. I hope you guys love them too. Thank you guys so much for spending some of your day with me today. I hope the rest of your day is as beautiful as you are, and I will catch you in the next one. Love you. Bye.